Ellarigu namaskara, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be one of the most requested video I've ever gotten. It's like my office makeup routine. This video is going to be a long one because I'm going to be telling you a lot of tips and tricks on how to look good without much effort. That's like my motto, you know. So let's get started. First of all, my face, I just did like a face mask video, which I don't know if it is up. If it is up, I will link below. So my skin absolutely has nothing apart from face mask. So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize. I'm going to be using the Garnier Wrinkle Life Anti-Aging Cream. This is so good, so lightweight. It gets absorbed into your skin really quickly, and it keeps your skin soft and supple. Even if you're working in an AC environment for a really long amount of time, it keeps your skin very supple and healthy. Even if you don't put makeup, your skin looks good with this moisturizer. So I do this step pretty much as soon as I come out of the shower, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. I've said this in so many videos. I don't wear makeup to work, like almost at all. But if I am wearing makeup, like if I feel like I want to wear makeup, or if I feel like I have time to get ready, then this is the routine. This is pretty much the routine, the products that I follow. The only thing that will change is my lipstick color or my eyeliner color. Everything else apart from this is the same thing that I use. There is no difference in this. So the other thing that I do want to tell is that I do my base makeup at home, and then I do my eyeliner, mascara and lipstick once I get to work. So that's the routine that works for me. Like, yeah, my face looks drab and all that until I reach office, which is fine. I reach office, I go to the washroom, and then I immediately put on my eyeliner, mascara and lipstick, or just mascara and lipstick, whatever. So I do only the eyes and the lips portion there. I do not wear eyeshadow to work almost at all. If anything, and I feel like I have time and I have the energy and I have the mood, if all three check boxes are ticked, the only thing that I do is throw the bronzer that I am using in my crease. Otherwise, I pretty much don't do anything to my eyes except liner, mascara and lashes. Not lashes. Liner, mascara and lipstick. So that's one thing that I do want to mention. So this is the routine that works for me. Base at home, eyes and lips in the office. But I'm going to show you all of it anyway. Now for foundation, I'll be using the Nykaa SKINGenius foundation. Sometimes I use the Garnier BB cream. Sometimes I use this, and sometimes I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation as well. The reason is because this is very lightweight. The Nykaa one especially is really hydrating, so it adds a natural glow to your skin. So even if you skip highlighter, it will not be a big deal. First one. And second thing is that this is like a step above BB cream but a step below foundation. So that's why I love it, since it's almost like sheer to medium coverage. Even if you don't buff this in properly, it's not going to look bad, and even if you take any pictures in the office, it's going to look really good. It has hyaluronic acid, so it's good for your skin as well. And if you're someone who gets ready in the office, you can take this because this is absolutely travel friendly, since the packaging is plastic but in a squeezy tube. So many checkpoints for this, and I'm going to apply this with the help of a flat top kabuki brush, because trust me, in the morning the last thing you want to do is wet a beauty blender, wring out the excess, and then slowly dab it onto your face. Trust me, you don't have time for that. All you want to do is get ready and head out the door as quick as possible, but still look presentable. So that is why I use a buffing brush. Any buffing brush will do. I've actually ordered the Wet n Wild buffing brush, which I thought will be here today, but it is not. That's pretty much all the foundation that I use, like legit. Maybe a little more sometimes, you know, whatever comes out when I squeeze the tube, that's all I use. So that's done. Now for concealer, I mostly use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, because this shade is not too light. The shade that I have, let me tell that. So I have this shade 25 medium. The shade that I have is not too light. It will conceal my dark circles. It's very light. Even if when you apply very little amounts, it doesn't crease as much, and even with all this little scars that I have on my face, it's easy to, you know, it's easy to cover that up. So that's what I'm trying to tell. I think that's what I'm trying to tell. So how I like to apply this concealer is just underneath my eye, few dots underneath my eye, and maybe on top of some of those red things. I don't know if they're pimples or acne or whatever. They're definitely not acne, but I only get them in my cheek area. So I only apply very little amount and blend out using the same kabuki brush, because trust me, we don't need to dirty another brush, trust me. So as you guys can tell, my dark circles are gone, but since we are not putting any product right underneath the eye, it's not going to crease or settle into your fine lines, but still it makes your eyes a little more, you know, bright and awake, or that at least that's what I feel. Now I'm going to immediately set it with the help of the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is the shade Caramel Toffee, and I'm going to use the banana shade underneath my eye to set it. I mostly use this one because this is in the kit, and I'm going to use the bronzer next as well. But like I said, if I have some more time or something like that, then I will use a translucent powder to set underneath my eyes. So yeah. Next up, I'm going to use the bronzer shade from the same palette and the same brush, because like I said, we need to use as little brushes as possible. And I'm going to use the bronzer to contour my face. There, that added just a little bit of depth and definition. And now for the blush, I want to wear blush, but this step is skippable, by the way. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. This is a beautiful neutral nude blush which has a little bit of shimmer in it. I just use very little amount on my cheeks, so it looks like I'm wearing blush, but I'm not wearing blush, you know. So I like that kind of look. So, and I like this as well because even though it has shimmer and I'm putting it on my cheeks where I have some texture and stuff, it doesn't emphasize it because I use a very light hand with it. So I'm going to use this on my cheeks. Next up, for highlighter, obviously I do not skip highlighter as well. So for highlighter, I've spoken so much about this in so many videos telling that I use this in all of my office makeup looks. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals with the help of a duo fiber brush, and I'm going to apply it only on top of my cheekbones and in between my eyes, on the place on my nose that is in between my eyes and the tip of my nose. That's all, nowhere else, with the help of a duo fiber brush. Now for eyebrows. So my eyebrows, sometimes I do this step, sometimes I skip this step, again depending on the time. I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow Mascara, and this is in the shade Brownie Brows. This is like literally on its last leg. I think after today I have to toss it out. So I just use this mascara and comb through my brows, and that's all I do. I do not do anything else because girl, I need those extra 5 minutes of sleep. I can't be afford to doing my I can't be afford to doing my makeup in the morning. I would rather have extra 10-15 minutes of sleep. Okay, so this is pretty much the base that I do at my home before I board the cab. The last step that I do is I spritz my face with the Dabur Rose Glow face cleanser, because it's like, you know, it's like a thing of mine. Once my makeup is done, I always have to spritz my face with some kind of either makeup fixing spray or a rose water, something of that sort. So I use rose water mostly. I don't use the setting spray. The setting spray that I have is the Wet n Wild one. I use it very rarely if I feel like my face has become a little powdery or a little more makeup-y, in the sense that you can actually see makeup on my face. Only on those days I use the Wet n Wild makeup fixing spray. Otherwise I mostly use the Dabur Rose water because I just want something like refreshing and like watery and spritzy on my face, and that's why I do it. This step is totally skippable. It's up to you. And that's all I do for my face, and I head out the door. Like you can see, my face looks like my face, but it looks like more put together, you know. And I don't really do anything after I spray the rose water. I just let it sit and let it air dry. It does take some time to dry because usually makeup fixing sprays have alcohol in them, and that is why it takes just like a second or two to just completely vanish. But this one does not. This is actually rose water, and that's why it takes so much time. Another thing is that this look is also really good if you are a specs wearer, and if you want to wear makeup to work but you also wear specs. I'll show you guys with my specs. I actually have my specs here. Yeah, so I am not like a specs wearer in the sense wherein I have power or I have short side or long side. I have nothing of those sorts, touch wood. touch wood, no, but I use anti-glare specs at my work, or even if I'm sitting in front of the computer editing a video, I always make sure to use the specs for my eyes, because my eyes start to pain after some time. This has been happening since I started working. My eyes do pain after a while if I do not use the specs, and that's why, no, this is not sponsored by any specs company or something, I'm just telling it out. And once I board the cab and I reach office, I have some more steps that I do in the office. You know, in all of this you can skip out so many steps as well, but this is like my full office routine if I have so much patience. If not, this whole base goes bare to the office and just puts eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, and you're done. There are so many days that it's almost like that every day, but this is like the rarest occasion where I'm being like a little wild and putting some makeup on. This is one of those wild days. So now I'm going to show you what I do once I reach office. Okay, so once I've reached office, first thing I do is put earphones on, blaring music, and I get ready. This takes me like 5 minutes tops, not more than that. So first thing that I do is I do eyeliner. I do eyeliner all the time. It's mostly wing liner. 99.9% of the time it's wing liner, unless my felt tip liner has dried out. I do wing liner all the time because that's what suits my eye shape, and I feel like it makes me more awake in a sense, and it, you know, puts drama on the eyes, which I actually really enjoy. So there are the type of pens that I always like to take are felt tip liners, just because they look like a pen. It's easy to throw into your bag and it's easy to line. And make sure you keep your pen upside down in your bag. You can find some compartments in your bag wherein it will stay upside down no matter what. So make sure you use such a type of felt tip liner. Today I'm using the Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner. This, I just got this today, but some other recommendations that I can give are definitely the Blue Heaven sketch eyeliner pen, one of my favorites. The Nykaa K felt tip liner, that's also really good. That's like 350 rupees or something. I'm unable to find mine. It's skinnier than the Wet n Wild one. It's like a pencil, but that's also really good. You can make thin lines, thick lines, and I don't know about the Wet n Wild one. You guys will see it in a review soon. I'm just trying it out for today. I've tried the CAL liner. Those are also good for black liners. For colored liners, I like the Nykaa colored liners, especially the green one and the blue one. No, sorry, the green one. That is actually really good and stays for such a long amount of time. It's waterproof, it's sweat proof, it's really good. And if you want like a blue liner, I use the Miss Claire one. That's also really good. It's like blue and vibrant, so you can try those out. For today I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild liner, and what I do is I use the compact of my this one and apply the wing liner. This liner looks really good. Now this is where I go a little overboard. For mascara, I actually use 2 mascaras. Like I said, I like to put more attention on the eyes as well as the lips, and everything else to be bare minimum. So currently I'm using the Essence Lash Princess as well as the Colossal Big Shot mascara. I don't curl my lashes. I don't take a curler to my office. I just put on mascara, like 1 coat of the Lash Princess, 1 coat of the Essence Big Shot mascara, and I'm done. And my lashes look like they're on steroids. I absolutely love the way these two make my lashes look, and it's really easy to remove at night as well. The Essence mascaras, when they claim they're waterproof, they're the good kind of waterproof, not the Maybelline type of waterproof wherein it's so impossible to remove the mascara that there is residue even the next day. I don't like that, but the Essence ones are really good. So I'm going to apply 1 coat of this and 1 coat of that on my top lash as well as my bottom lashes. And you guys, you will see the difference. Like, you will see the difference. You guys, I don't know why it is not picking up that well on camera, but actually my lashes look so fluttery and wispy. I love it. There have been so many times that I've gotten compliments telling, are you wearing fake lashes? Whenever I wear like any mascara that I wear, like Lash Sensational, Push Up Drama, and even the combo of these two, I get questions asked like, are you wearing fake lashes? A ton. Now the very last, okay wait, there's last but one step. This, you can definitely see how much I've used this compact. It's like broken, there's no back to it. This mirror, it's absolutely good. This is the L'Oreal Matte Magique, and I'm not sure of the shade either because the back is gone. You can use any compact, and the sponge that comes along with it actually works really well. But I take this brush with me because, you know, it's really travel friendly, and it's like this in the bag, and you just open it and do this, and it's a nice fluffy brush. It's just dense enough to apply powder, but it's not too fluffy, you know. It's just like the perfect brush. You can even use the sponge that comes in the compact, but since I lost mine, I'm taking a brush, so I just dip it ever so slightly and just apply it all over my face, just to hold everything in place so that it doesn't slip and slide. Okay, now that that is done, the last thing is lips. This varies, like it's a principle of mine not to repeat a lipstick 2 days in a row. I have told you guys this before. So basically, if I'm wearing this top, I usually wear this lipstick, which is the Lakme 925 creaseless lipstick in the shade Berry Blast, which is a beautiful berry shade. Like I've said so many times, I always wear bold lipsticks to work. I don't wear soft, subtle colors. Bold lipsticks in the sense, they're not like crazy purple or crazy green color, not like that, but they are pretty obvious, like I am wearing that lipstick. It's like that, you know, like I am wearing lipstick type of colors. Because when there's a soft, neutral, like nothing else on your face, you want something that will make your face more awake, and lipstick is the easiest option, you know. So that is why I mostly wear like popping lipsticks. I do not wear nude lipsticks, or I don't even wear tinted lip balms that much. It's mostly lipsticks and matte lipsticks, that's all. And you guys, when I recommend matte lipstick, they stay on for 12 hours in a comfortable manner. They stay on in a comfortable manner for 12 hours. Trust me, I have tried it so many times. So yeah, I'm going to use this lipstick all over my lips today. So this is like pretty much the final result. Let me show you guys with specs as well how it looks. And the advantage of this makeup look is that you don't have anything in your inner corner, neither do you have anything on the sides of the bridge of your nose. I mean on the bridge of your nose here. So when your specs, this portion sits here, it is not going to cling on to the specs, and it will not make that portion like move around much. So that's one advantage. You can highlight the inner corner if you're not specs wearer, but I usually don't. You know, I save it for special occasions. So this is my specs, and this is what I look like when I wear it. Let me show you. So if you look at this, my eyes and my lips still grab enough attention, but not too much. And my skin, why does it look so washed out? So this is how I like to look at work. And if you guys can see, my skin is pretty, it's there but it's not there, it's subtle, it's like soft but it's there, you know, only you know it is there. Other people will keep wondering, is it there, is it not there? So yes, with that I come to the end of my office makeup routine. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, this is the most that I do if I feel like doing. If I don't feel like doing anything, liner, lashes, lipstick, out the door. I've told this so many times. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys like this, or if you follow any of these steps, or if you are going to follow the steps, or if you have a makeup routine. Please let me know in the comments down below. As always, please like, share, comment, subscribe and all the jazz, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.